What's going on, everyone? Frank Robles, Strength Equals. So, I just finished up my workout. I was doing Mike Mentzer, heavy duty influence, chest and back, upper body day. Yeah, I want to talk about how I see high intensity. Mike Mentzer specifically seems to be mentioned more and getting pretty popular on YouTube. And quite frankly, I'm surprised. I'm happy for it, but Mike Mentzer's philosophy, which is tweaked from Arthur Jones' philosophy as far as high intensity, is nothing really new as far as the template or the principles behind it. I'm going to get into it in a second. But I just feel like they should just be known, like basic movements and almost basic principles to what a person needs to do to get bigger and stronger within their genetic potential. But like I said, I'm surprised that people have not figured out that it's really the only way to train. The principles behind it. Not exactly Mike's template as far as his actual workout program, but with the principles, it's just the only way to train, which is high effort, okay, low volume, and recovery time, low frequency, so that you can recover. Now, what that means to each person is different within their genetic ability. Some people can handle more training more often. But the reality is most people can't. Most people are the average person, which that's not a big deal. Some people just make a big deal and they don't want to be average. Just because you don't want to be average doesn't mean that you're not average. And you can't force your body's ability to not be average just because you don't want to. Whatever that means, you just feel as if, oh, well, I want to be in the category of those with better genetics towards lifting weights, so I'm going to force my body to do it. Well, that's not how it works. It's the same thing when it comes to, and it seems like a broken analogy that's used a lot in the high intensity world, but it's a perfect analogy. So if you've heard it, you're going to be like, oh, this analogy again. If you're a person who can't get a suntan, and no matter what you do, okay, you have a certain limit, how much sun you can handle, and how much intensity you can handle, and how often you can handle that, okay? Whether it be 3-4 days a week or 3 or 4 hours a day, you just can't handle it. You can't fight those genetics. And most people are fine with that. Maybe they're a little upset, like wish they could get darker or whatever, or don't have to deal with the sunburn. But I think you understand, it's just the way your body is and the way it's going to be. The same thing when it comes to lifting weights. Most people, including myself, fall into the realm of the average genetics. Got a bug bite here. Of how much you're going to get out of a certain workout, okay, and how much of that workout you can handle and how often. Okay, so you got to figure that out for yourself. As Mike says in his principles, again, work out hard. Okay, workout has to be hard. And if you're working out hard, by nature, it has to be low volume. You're not going to be doing a set of all-out failure, no matter what it is, even if it's curls. Okay, let's say 100 pounds is your max for, let's say, 10 reps. You couldn't do an 11th rep if someone was going to offer you $10,000 to do it. Okay, all-out effort, and that's the effort you put into it. The chances of you getting that set again within a certain time period that's reasonable, let's say 5 minutes even, is probably not feasible. And even if it was, why? What is that extra, what is that going to do for you? And where do we draw the line? Like, all right, let's say you did do it. All right, so do you rest another 5 to 10 minutes to do it again? Rest another 10 to 15 minutes to do it again? Like, why? When really the effort that you did the first time stimulated your body because it was a stressful response to grow. Again, start there, at least one all-out set after a proper warm-up. Start there at that one set. If you're a person that can handle a little bit more, then increase from there. Frequency, how often you can go, again, within the average genetics. Mike Mentzer himself, and I've discovered over my time, but Mike Mentzer and other people who are proponents of high intensity training, really 2 times, I don't see any more than 2 times a week, separated with at least 3 or 4 days in between those workout sessions. I'm not talking muscle groups 2 times. I'm talking the actual workouts. Workout 1, let's say you have a 4-way split. Workout 1, workout 2, workout 3, workout 4. All are within at least 3 or 4 days apart from each other. Allow your body to recover. Now, if you're a beginner or a person who's not putting in a lot of effort, and beginners they don't really put in a lot of effort, they just don't know how yet, you can probably get away with going 4, 5, maybe even every day, especially in the beginning because you're learning. And I actually recommend beginners to actually do that so that they can learn the exercises quicker, just the movements. But once that part of your workout journey is done, you don't have to keep learning the exercise. Now you can start putting in the effort. So let's fast forward. You're putting in 100% intensity of effort. Your weights are going to start going up. And as your weights go up, your recovery time is going to be longer. So really, what Mike has discovered, again, the average person, non-drug using person, twice a week is really the most you're going to be able to handle as far as being able to continue with progress. Even once a week, okay, once a week, there's nothing wrong with that. Once every 10 days. We get so caught up in thinking we got to be in the gym because the gym is where I'm making progress, and it's not. It's where you stimulate growth, and then it's outside of the gym where you're making the progress now. Even if you don't need 10 days, let's just go with that extreme. Let's say you're healed, okay, you recovered, and you actually grew on day 4. Those extra 6 days, you're not going to lose the muscle. You're not going to. All you're doing is allowing for extra recovery. Now, I'm not saying go every 10 days. I don't like doing that myself because you start to get out of the funk, and you don't really want, sometimes, I don't want to say I always have a passion to be in the gym. That's the problem. However, it's sometimes hard to get primed back up. But I'm just making a point. We do need the recovery at times. Sometimes 10 to 14, maybe even a full 3 weeks off is needed just to kind of just heal up the joints and just whatever. You're not going to lose anything. You're not going to, I promise. Okay, you actually will gain. You'll get stronger. You'll be better. But once a week is really all you need. I go twice a week. A lot of times that second workout is a lighter workout just to keep my blood flow going. But a lot of times I'll hit it, let's say, for 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even 6 weeks, twice a week hard, and then take a break. You know, that's something I do. So one more thing I want to sum up. Again, the principles of Mike Mentzer high intensity training is what should be, I think, universally known. Okay, the principles, again, high effort, okay, low volume, and low frequency to recover within your genetic means. If you're not getting stronger, you're not recovering. Okay, not every workout has to be a stronger workout, but there should be a trend of you getting stronger continuously. If you're not, okay, you're not recovering enough. And your recovery is not only, again, because you're not allowing enough time, maybe you're not sleeping better, okay, you're not eating enough or eating right, okay, but if you have all of those things right, your optimal recovery is going to be whatever it is. You have to figure that out. Now, Mike Mentzer's template or his principles, I follow to a T. I do, I shouldn't say for the most part, but his actual workout program, I don't always follow, okay, because that's variable to each person's likes and wants. Like, I don't do the specific bodybuilding routine that he has, like his ideal routine or his consolidation routine, but I definitely follow his principles. I like lifting, as you see, the awkward stuff like the bags, stones, okay? He doesn't advocate for that. That's stuff that is more of strongman or awkward lifting. It's not bodybuilding per se. Will I build my body up doing it? Yeah, but it's a lot different. But I still use the principles. When I'm lifting those things, I'm doing them with 100% effort of intensity, whether it be for 1 rep, 2 reps, or even the 10 reps when you see me doing it. And I'm doing it to failure, of course. But then that's it. I'm doing 1 set of that after proper warm-ups. And then in between those workouts, I'm recovering 2, 3, 4 days in between. Okay, and then I may choose another workout. Then I do another workout. Again, some similarities with Mike's. Obviously, with some things, you're lifting curls or things in a bodybuilding fashion. But I'm not doing his exact routine. I'm just doing his exact principles. And that's what I want to advocate here. Do the principles, tailor it to what you want to do as far as the movements and I guess the movements, but keep the principles. High effort, low volume, low frequency, and recover within that. And I'm telling you, twice a week is mostly the sweet spot for the average person. And I'm willing to bet whoever is watching this that you're the average person. Because if you're watching this, it's because you're not the genetic freak, okay, who just wakes up in the morning with an 18-inch bicep because he had a McDonald's hamburger last night. I'm telling you, that person just doesn't really explore the internet trying to get bigger because they already are. And I'm kind of saying that a little jokingly. I know everybody's always looking to try to see if they can tweak things, but I'm telling you, you're the average person watching this, and just figure it out. But I'm telling you, probably twice a week is all you need if you're really pushing hard. And pushing hard is not only what's needed for the muscle to grow, but also for your mind and your soul to grow, really, because it teaches you to work hard. All right? All right, well, I'm sure there's questions, comments, please leave them. And as always, get stronger, not only physically, but mentally. Thanks for watching.